Welcome to Meditation with the Full Moon. I am Rev Melissa, and I am so excited to be with you all this evening. So, once a month, if you don't know, we do a meditation with the full moon, and today is our full moon. So, we do a full spiritual practice. So please have handy a something to write with. So if you have a journal, it could be a pad. Just have something to write with and something to write with a pen or a pencil, and something to write on a journal or a pad or a piece of paper. And let me see, what else do I want to say? So we do a full spiritual practice, which includes inspirational reading, inspirational journaling, meditation, and a prayer. So, we always start our meditation with the moon with some information about the moon. So, the full moon that falls in June is commonly known as the strawberry moon, and that name originates from Native Americans. And traditionally, it's called the strawberry moon because that's when strawberries are ready for harvest in North America. So full moons, regardless if it's a strawberry moon, a blood moon, a super moon, it's accumulation, right? It's time to really look at what's been working for you and what might not be working for you so that you can make some adjustments and course corrections. So if you've been feeling a certain kind of way these last couple of days, it's the moon. It's that moon energy. You might be feeling a little unsettled or things just seem like, what's happening? Type of energy, full moon energy. So just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. So there's some moon information. If you're curious about more stuff about the moon, Google it. There's so much information about the moon that you can use. All right. So that's your moon information. We're going to move into our spiritual practice. So we always start our spiritual practice with a reading. And this is the spiritual practice that I do every single day. I start with inspirational reading. So I'm going to read something from this book, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hayes. And she has an opening quote that says, I listen with love to my body's messages. I believe we create every so-called illness in our body. The body, like everything else in life, is a mirror of our inner thoughts and belief. The body is always talking to us if we will only take the time to listen. Every cell within your body responds to every single thought you think and every word you speak. Continuous modes of thinking and speaking produce body behaviors and postures and eases or diseases. The person who has a permanently scowling face did not produce that by having joyous, loving thoughts. So, good advice, right? The connection. There's a body mind connection. So, we're going to focus today on our body, and that's our focus for the month of June is our body tone. What is your body tone? So, we're going to do a meditation now that's focused on our body and putting us in a space to listen to our body. What did Louise Hay said? She said, I listen with love to my body's messages. I listen with love to my body's messages. So that's going to be the focus of our meditation today. So relax, get comfortable. So let's get ready. Let's get ready. So if you have anything in your hands, just rest it to the side. Get into a comfortable position, either sitting down or lying down. And don't don't go to sleep yet. Don't go to sleep yet because we're listening to our bodies, right? So we want to be awake for that. We want to be awake to listen to our bodies. Okay? All right. So if you would close your eyes or lower your gaze, whichever is comfortable for you. Make sure you're grounded. So if you're sitting, have both feet on the ground, on the floor. I like to be barefoot when I'm meditating. So my bare feet are on the floor. Look at your posture. Just kind of do a body check, before we go in. So just look at your posture. You want to be erect in your back, have your shoulders back a little bit, chest forward a little bit. And we just close our eyes and we start with our breath because that's where everything starts, with our breath. So let's just start by taking a couple of deep breaths. And we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth when we take these deep breaths. So let's take a deep breath in and hold it and release it. And on this next breath, let's release it with a sound. So take a deep breath in, hold it, and let it go. And let's do one more, really releasing the day, just like letting the day go with our exhale. So take a deep breath in, hold it, and let it go. And now just breathe normally in and out through your nose, softly, no strain. Just let the breath flow easily through the nose, in the nose, out the nose. And let's just start by scanning from the top of our heads, releasing any tension we may be holding. So scanning the top of our heads, slowly moving down to our forehead, releasing any holding there. Breathing into our face, releasing any tension in the jawline, relaxing the tongue, and just take a breath there. And take a breath as you scan down to your neck, your shoulders. You could gently roll your shoulders back a couple of times just to loosen any tension, any holding there. And breathe into your upper back, your middle back, your lower back. Just allowing the breath to soothe you as you scan through your body. Release any tension in your chest, in your stomach, your whole abdomen areas. Your groin, your buttocks. Just release any tightness that you might be holding in your muscles, in your legs, your thighs. Relax your knees, your calves, the front of your legs, your ankles, your feet, your toes. From the very tip of your toes, release any tension. Just take a breath there. And as we continue to scan our bodies, we go to any place within where we may feel tension. And we just breathe there, allowing the tension to release with our exhale. And you might take a deep breath in and let it out with a sigh if you feel any tension any place in your body. Just really allow yourself to let it go, to release it into this full moon energy. And so we are fully present in our body now. We are aware of it, and our body is aware of us. So gently just scan and go to any place in your body where you may have an ache or a pain or slight discomfort. Just go to that place in your body now. And if you're feeling no discomfort, no pain, no aches, go to the place in your body that feels the best right now. But pick one or the other. The place where you may feel some discomfort, or the place where you feel the most well in your body. And just allow yourself to be with that part of your body now. Bring it fully into your mind. See that body part in your mind. So for me, I'm seeing my knees, my left knee in particular. So whatever body part that is for you, bring it into your consciousness. Bring it into the light. And just be with it for a moment. And just breathe. If you feel any resistance, breathe through it. And just welcome that body part, whatever it is. Take a breath and say hello. Yes, say hello. And just recognize this aspect, this part of your body. And the purpose that it serves in your life. Just allow yourself for a moment to be open to a conversation with this body part. Because we know that our bodies are always in conversation with us, seeking our attention. If it's a part that feels good or a part that doesn't feel so good, there's still a conversation. And as you look at this body part, allow yourself to open up to a deeper listening with your inner ear, your intuitive ear, and see what this body part has to say. No need to force it, no pressure. It's all good. Just let it be. What is it that I need to know now? Ask that body part to answer that question for you. What message do you have for me? Knee, head, foot, back, chest, heart, kidneys, liver, eyes, whatever the part may be. Just take a moment in the silence and listen. All messages are welcomed here. And let's take a breath. Slowly come back into this space. And just staying in the energy with your body, go to your journal or your paper and just write down the message from your body. And more may come through as you write. And we'll just journal for a moment. What's the message from your body? What is it that it wants you to know? And just start to wrap that up. You could come back to it. So let's wrap that up. And we're just pausing. If there's more that wants to come through, please continue after the meditation with the moon. So we're going to close with this prayer from You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hayes. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I recognize my body as a good friend. Each cell in my body has divine intelligence. I listen to what it tells me and know that its advice is valid. I am always safe and divinely protected and guided. I choose to be healthy and free. All is well in my world. Okay. So there you have our meditation with the full moon, strawberry supermoon, and our spiritual practice. I hope it was good for you. If more is there for you to capture, please continue to do your journaling and take this to bed with you. You know, if nothing came through that you could recognize now in the meditation, that's okay. That's okay. Set a bedtime intention for it to come through in a clearer way that you can understand it and capture it. Okay? So it would be a good idea. You're very welcome. It's a good idea to have something by your bed to write with and on. So when you wake up in the morning, there might be a message there from your body. And, write it down before you do too much movement, because the more you move, the further it gets away from you. Okay? And let me know how that goes tomorrow at SIP. So join me tomorrow for Sip with Rev Melissa. Thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful evening. If you haven't seen the moon, go outside and see the moon. It is spectacular. It's spectacular. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.